Today, I'm watching the 1984 film Ghoulies. The first thing that comes to mind is ghouls, some kind of spooky creature. I'm not really sure where we're gonna go. I love 80s movies, so I'm very excited to finally watch this. It's been recommended a few times, and yeah, it's just the one-word titles are kind of hard to predict. Like I said, I'm just imagining some kind of ghoul will be involved, or multiple, given that it's a plural title. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Okay, cold open, we're right into it with these like cat eyes and these teeth. Oh my, what's going on here?
Ignem iacto unguenta pretiosa.
I don't know if those are contacts or if they tried to like poorly, I'm guessing at 84 it must have been contacts and not computers, but or they tried to like poorly cover it up, but they do not look great. They look like they're gonna be very painful. I'm into it so far. It definitely looks super weird, and I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. This is getting real dark. Oh no. Oh no.
Donem honorem. No!
Not the little baby. Oh my god.
Mom is not a child.
This guy looks real evil. This is a yeah, very dark turn. I didn't think we were starting off with this right away. Cheese and rice.
Lucifer! Rubrum ioglo! Us!
Oh my god! Oh my, what do we got going on here? Oh my. Is that her heart they just ripped out? And of course it cuts. That's what it looked like they were doing, but also I'm not really sure where we're going at this point. Charles Band. Okay, I have seen Puppet Master as well. Now things are starting to make a little bit more sense. Okay, here we go. Mariska from, come on, Law and Order SVU is in this? Okay. That's the only name, yeah, that I recognize so far.
Oh, the evil from whence he was spawned. And when his father finally died a horrible death.
Hey, grim. This is so grim.
I don't know. Looks sort of old.
Must have been hard growing up without a family. I mean...
Okay, what do we got going on? Who's this guy?
Secret world of magic? The black magic ritual?
I'm sensing a theme here. Yeah, we got this creepy house, this curse. I'm very curious to see where we're gonna go. Oh, and a rat. Almost got me. Oh, the jump scare. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the same house that we saw in the beginning. And what treasures are we finding in here?
I've been thinking.
The acting isn't great, but I'm just going with it. I'm just not taking me out of the experience or anything like that. But yeah, it's not good.
Here?
Sure, why not? It's not like anybody can wreck the place or anything.
Cut to a shot of the place being wrecked. Oh my gosh. They're like, yeah, we have this giant house. Why not throw a massive party? What could go wrong?
It's real good. But what if they're not?
I'll have to get some new friends.
It feels very cheesy in 80s, and I'm very excited. I love cheesy 80s movies, so yeah, I'm curious to see where we're gonna go.
old boy needs sweet meat for his tum.
How old are these guys supposed to be? Like, what?
You don't love me.
This guy looks like he's in his 40s and is like in this sweater vest. What is happening?
Want to dance, mate?
Think you can handle it?
Try me.
What was that move? Oh my god. The literal, like, biting of his knuckles. This scene gets 8 out of 10 cheeses for cheesiness.
But I certainly know who isn't.
Hey, Rebecca, can you lead me to the nearest beer?
What is this? It's too much. It's too much. His smile, and he's like trying to be like this 50s guy, but it's also in the 80s. Yeah. What is happening? And that wine is the most fruit punch looking wine I've ever seen. But again, I love it. I'm not meaning that in a negative way.
I'm Donna.
They call me Dick, but you can call me Dick.
What is this mess? I love it. Oh my god. I mean, every good party needs a dance floor to when you can spin around. Yeah, just breakdancing moves. What is falling out of his pockets?
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah. Why don't we just play charades?
What is happening? They've got Trivial Pursuit and this guy holding up one condom.
Poker.
And the way he like tries to smile, showing all his teeth. I have so many questions.
I got an idea. Let's do a ritual.
It's like they've never seen a movie before. Cheese and crackers. Poor man's Dana Carvey over here drinking his apple juice. Like, God.
Yes. Okay. I believe you.
Deathly Hallows? What do we got going on here?
How to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, the creepy book I found, show me. Ah!
Rock. And put it at the north point of the circle.
Where?
Take the candle and put it at the south.
Is there a price tag on the bottom of that candle?
I order thee.
This is his first ritual? He's picking this up pretty quickly, so...
Leave? Honey, I think we better go find her.
Yeah, come on. No, wait. I need.
Yeah, I didn't think that was working, but...
Where's the bathroom?
Upstairs.
Who knows? Like, clearly there's something going on in this house for sure. Okay, here we go. Cue the smoke and the effects. I love it. Okay. Yes. That's the same thing we saw in the beginning. Yeah. Ugh, crispy. Okay, no, time to leave. When the creepy dolls start showing up and you just brought back this weird creature in the basement, time to go. And is the chair moving behind him? How did he get from the chair to the closet? Oh my god, run. You're gonna regret that, I think.
This place all day today. I thought of all these great things I could do.
Terrific. Well, can't you just wait until you've graduated to fix up the house?
Do these guys have wine for every meal? Like, what is going on? What is with this music? Oh, we got a cleaning montage. The feather duster. Stop. Oh!
And so it had begun.
What are we doing?
Curiosity is a powerful.
He's like, I better take my shirt off and go to the basement.
Wait, gripped by the fear of events foreshadow.
I love the creepy narration as well. So fun. There's just like a literal dungeon in his basement, and he's like, yeah, it came with the house. What are you gonna do? Whoa, that's fun. Why is he kissing the world's tiniest knife? Yeah, well, he's fully committed to it now. Black paint on the floor, yeah. Oh my gosh.
See for yourself.
You're like, just wait till I show you what I did in the basement. It'll blow your mind.
What is it?
It's a talisman. It'll protect you from...
From what?
Oh, that's what he was making. I was like, what coin is he, like, trying to forge? Yeah, whatever is going on in this house has fully, like, got their grips on him. Where'd he get this trident from? Is he gonna bring back the Little Mermaid? What are we doing here?
Creature of the water. Bring forth life unto this world.
That is cool to see the reflection of the water on his face. Oh, here we go.
At once!
Whoa, now he's got the green eyes. Okay. Yeah! This little, like, mermaid thing? Okay. They look so creepy, like the animatronics, like all this, yeah. Or maybe they're puppets if it's Charles' band. Yeah, I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments. With like the very, very sharp teeth. So creepy.
I am your master.
Well, now the fun's really gonna begin. As they bow to him. Stop.
Understood?
Yeah, and I like how they're all slightly different, like, same kind of, you know, exaggerated teeth, and... the power's gone to his head now, he's got his special trident.
Come. Now! Show me thy might!
And I love the detail that goes into it, like the shadows, and like the hair and stuff that's on them. Oh!
Come now!
Oh! I hope we're not going the direction as we started this movie. He can make it rain now? That's fun. And then they don't talk, like they just kind of have this very like echoey sound that they make. Oh, the trident is glowing as it rains in the basement. Yeah, like the details of his eyes and oh, there's writing on it. Okay.
Jonathan?
How are you gonna explain this one, bud? Good luck.
You're home early.
Change for me. I will leave you here to do whatever it is you're doing, and I will go upstairs and make dinner for myself.
She's not at all curious how he's dripping wet inside. She's just angrily making like scrambled eggs. What are we doing here?
So I come home and I find you in the middle of I don't even know what.
Yeah, it'd be a tough one to explain.
Rebecca, please. Look, it's nothing. Honest.
It's a quick ritual here and there. I brought back some creatures. I don't know why you're so worried about it.
You know that.
It's so dramatic and cheesy. I love it.
I just get scared, that's all.
It's the last time you'll hear anything about it.
He's like, next time I'll make sure I finish up before you get home so you never find out. Oh my. Oh, they got guests. They're not alone. She's like, I'm trying to have a very special moment with my lady here.
What do you say?
TV suplex. TV
Is he like reciting a chant now while they're having spicy time?
Goodbye, Jonathan.
He really spent a lot of time being sad about that. Just kidding. It's like, now I'll have more time for my spells. This actually works out perfect for me. Oh! Who are these?
It's why you've called us, Master.
And we will.
Most faithfully.
Forsaking all others.
These green eyes are making him look like a Disney princess or a Disney villain. Can I offer you some fruit juice? Oh, I'm laughing at my own jokes. That's not a good sign.
How may we drink?
If you do not release us from the triangle.
Oh, did I forget about the triangle?
You will drink. If you are not worthy, you will burn. The choice is yours.
Well, that's a grim outcome for everybody. Yeah, he looks like the evil villain from Snow White. Maleficent. Yeah, it looks like Maleficent.
The ritual is dangerous.
But you must perform it if you wish to achieve knowledge.
And power.
I'm curious if that's the same ritual we saw at the beginning. He's just chilling, like he's totally fine with these things. It kind of feels like they're trying to be like Gremlins meets like Hobgoblins, like something like that. Yeah, I'm very curious to find out if they're actual puppets or animatronics. Or a mix of both, maybe.
What do you want?
These sunglasses are too much. My goodness. Oh my.
I want you to come away with me now, tonight, away from this house.
No. Never.
He says with great conviction. The pupil of one of the eyes is like pointing up.
What have you done to your eyes?
It's a sign.
I can't.
Oh, I love you, Jonathan. But I'm leaving. It's over.
That was the only thing probably keeping you safe. Oh, that was a mistake.
Sorry, Jonathan. Please forgive me.
And the fact, that he's the only one who can see these creatures. Cue dramatic music and fade out.
Things that would be unleashed that night were to be horrific, and I was powerless to stop it.
Oh my, just casual dinner. They invited all their friends back with the sunglasses. Do they all have green eyes now?
Well, you know what they say. A faux pas day helps keep the ones away.
Yeah.
Oh, grim. What's... Oh, God. Crawls right out of it. It's in the gravy.
It's okay.
So creepy, but I love it.
Jonathan, Arnie.
Is this like organ music in the background too?
Darling.
Tell me, why are we wearing these ridiculous glasses?
Does his have wipers on them?
It's gonna be great.
He's like, yeah, it's weird if I'm the only one, so I'll just ask all of you to do it, and then it's fine. Oh my god! Oh, and just like that, we're in the basement. He can time travel now? What is happening? Poor Becca. Should have got out while she had a chance. I feel like all these people are about to be sacrificed. Yeah, those are definitely the white robes we saw at the beginning as well.
To the top. Hear me. All you hosts gathered here.
Now he can float? Oh, that's fun.
They center
I was wondering if we were ever going to find out who this grave belonged to, but yeah, it's coming back to life. They're so creepy. I love it. Oh, and we got zombies. Okay, we're back. Everybody scream at the same time. The eyes rolling back at his head.
A toast. To my friends.
And just like that, they're back in the kitchen. Oh my goodness.
You're welcome to spend the night. The house is yours. Just pick a room.
Wine cellar.
He's got sunglasses on under his sunglasses, this guy.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Gomez, Morticia, good night.
So, can't wait to pick a room.
Did you think that was gonna be sexy? What? We got zombies now. Yes. Whatever good fountain needs.
Children, your true master has returned, and tonight you will do my bidding.
Oh, are these supposed to be like kids? What?
God, it's kind of spooky out here.
Oh my gosh, these two. A classic tickle fight.
What the hell's in there?
Yeah! Right for his eye! You got chopped. You got so many chops. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I love it. Bye! As the water's like boiling. And this like music in the background too. Oh my god.
I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
No way in hell with that creepy doll in the room. Never. Never. And he's got like more dolls just sitting on his lap. No thank you. Hard pass on that one. Okay, and now I'm officially terrified. The doll's moving. That's one way to make an entrance. Yes! Zombies back!
Who are you?
That's not what he looked like a minute ago. What is this? It's killing him with his tongue. Cheese and rice. I thought he was gonna turn back into a zombie. What is going on? Oh my god. Nightmare. Nightmare. Oh, and there we go.
You got any matches?
I was just gonna say the body count has been like 1 so far, but we're making up time now. Well, bye with a baseball bat. Who's beating up who? And no one has said the word ghoulies yet, so I don't know, like, I'm assuming the creatures are the ghoulies? Are these people dressed up like medieval knights, the ghoulies? I don't know what's going on. I'm really enjoying it though, it's super weird, but you'd think they would have said ghoulies at one point, you know?
Hey, dude. Go bogart that joint.
Oh my gosh, the writing is so bad, but I love it. It's so ridiculous. They love to go for the face. That's their mode of attack, for sure. Also, it's daylight now outside. They're just picking them off one by one. Yep. Nope, this thing is by far the scariest part of this whole freaking movie. Nightmares. Nightmares. Nope. Okay, we're done. So creepy. I don't like dolls, I don't like clowns. Oh, why is his eyes bleeding goo? What the frick is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this reptile? These cuts are insane. That was the creepiest part of this whole movie.
Come to me.
Cheese and rice.
Come to me now.
It's gonna take him a while at this pace. Why is he in the toilet? Oh no. Just this like dead crawling, like inching towards this thing. Oh my god, they can fly? Cheese and rice. Yeah, you're one staircase away from a dramatic fall. Bye. No. I'm not laughing.
I can make you live. I've got the power.
He's gonna bring her back to life? Okay, now we're going to zombie mode. Cheese and rice. That was my second favorite line. Why, Jonathan? Why?
Where's my robe? Where the hell's my robe?
I refuse to do these ceremonies without a robe. Oh my god. It actually looks like pretty realistic, like the skin hanging and like the blood and stuff. Like I didn't think we'd just get like a close-up of it, but yeah, there's all your friends, buddy.
Aren't you going to greet your father?
Papa, is that you?
No! I am the master. I own them, as I now own you.
He's looking less and less zombie-ish as the movie goes on.
Where are your gods now? They too are mine.
Whoa! It stops lightning with one hand.
Although at your age I was much better.
Oh, they're playing the disappointed father card. Okay. Well, he said he wanted to learn more about his parents, so here we go.
She's so pretty.
You rot!
Oh, and just like that, she's back. Okay.
Take me away from here. Take me.
These two just permanently looking terrified.
Come to me.
No, Master Jonathan. Don't listen.
She's clearly a zombie. Yeah, they're trying to warn you now.
Later. But now, I am tired of playing.
Darth Vader chokehold, is that what we're going for? Oh, Daddy's mad.
You are my life! And I will have my life!
Kiss me, my son.
Oh, now he's back to full zombie. Okay. Why do they always want to kiss the zombies?
Drain the life from your lips.
Oh, grim. Oh!
Have the boy's life.
It's for me, old man.
Trident in the back. I was wondering when Wolfgang had any role in this, why he was so important, but clearly he's here to save the day. Whoa! Okay, bye, wizard. I love like the bursts of color, like the electricity and like the bold colors when they move. It's so cheesy, but I love it. Just these lightning flying out of their eyes. Take that, take that. The house is literally like tearing itself apart. Run! This is a great fight scene. They're just choking each other. Oh! Goodbye. The house is like, we're tired of these rituals. Please make it stop.
Dick, come on, wake up. We gotta get out of here. Jesus, go on, I'm with these guys.
And now they're okay. Like their scars are gone. They're back to normal now that guy's dead. Waving goodbye. See ya. Oh my god, yeah, they're all in the trunk. I love it. Of course, that's how they end it. Are they trying to set up for like a sequel or something? I'm not sure if there is one. Let me know in the comments. Okay, yeah, mechanical and makeup and additional ghoulie operators. So yeah, I'm guessing it's a mix of puppets and maybe some animatronics. So it was my first time watching the 1984 film Ghoulies. I really enjoyed it. It was super cheesy, super ridiculous. If you like cheesy 80s movies, I'm sure you've seen this. If not, I would definitely recommend it. I only recognized one name in the cast list, and if I hadn't seen her name, I don't think I would have recognized her. To me, she's most known for her role on Law & Order SVU, long-standing role, so it's interesting to see that. It's always interesting when you know an actor from one thing, like in, you know, present day, and then you're like, oh, you know, 20, 30 years ago, they had this role. So yeah, I love finding out about that because I had no idea, obviously, who the cast would be, so that was great, and that Charles Band was involved. You can check out my reaction to Puppet Master as well, and yeah, that's why I was so curious if this was going to be puppets. It did feel like they were more towards puppets, and you know, they had some movements because I was wondering if there were going to be animatronics involved as well, especially given the time. We did have a little bit of effects with the lights, but I wouldn't expect them to rely heavily on CGI, and just given the overall feel of the movie, I don't know if they would have had the budget to do that either. So you know, we'd have the creature just like on their shoulder, so someone could be, you know, hiding behind them with their hand, or even, you know, in the tree, someone could easily be behind them, you know, with their hand, you know, operating the puppet. But they were very detailed creatures and very intense looking. Everyone was slightly different. The green ones all kind of looked similar, but even so, there was, the ones we had in the tree and, different areas of the house, and the detail, like the hairs, like I imagine those hairs would have had to been put on, individually, and like the creases in their face and the shadows, on their chests and the eyes, and really detailed, really well done, super creepy. And the way that they ended it, I feel like they're setting it up for a sequel. So let me know in the comments if there is one, if you want me to watch it. I'm going to try and do the review a little bit different this time and kind of break it down into some categories. So starting off with the story, I really like this concept of this guy. We have that flashback at the beginning. We find out what is about to happen to him, this horrible fate with this ritual. Catch it 25 years later, he is now about to inherit this house, and it doesn't sound like he was super close with his parents. Like, he doesn't even know that his dad is the one buried on the property. Maybe that was a plot hole, I don't know, but yeah, it definitely sounds like he was sent away and, just found out that he now inherits this house. But I like that concept. But I like that idea, him having this party and very much getting sucked into these, dark forces that are lurking into the house. We've definitely seen haunted house stories and stuff like that in the past, and just the way he was possessed, happened very quickly, and the way he just kind of, went into these rituals. Like, we had maybe the first 15 minutes of him being in the house, he was himself, and then right away, he's in the robes, he's got his trident, he's fully like engrossed in taking over this house. Definitely cheesy, definitely ridiculous, but I feel like the pacing was still decent. There was some slower scenes, but not many of them, and the whole thing is less than an hour and a half. Like, it moved pretty quick, and you could definitely see the progression of him slowly becoming more and more into this, and Becca leaving and coming back. It wasn't like a 45-minute slow descent. He was quickly taken up by everything that was going on in this house, and then we just see him get further into that. Of course, we have Jonathan and Becca as our main characters, and they invite their friends over. We get to meet a few of them as well, but they are our main focal point throughout this movie. Even when we met Wolfgang at the beginning, I wasn't really sure what his involvement was going to be. Obviously, he plays a big role at the end, and it seems like he had some kind of dark magic powers with him as well. But I was wondering, as the movie kept going on, and we had only had a few scenes with him at the beginning, so I was like, did they forget about him? Like, how is he going to come into this whole story? But obviously, yeah, we see him have that final battle scene between Malcolm and him at the end, where they're just shooting like lasers out of their eyes, and ends up saving the day, and they both kind of disappear and take off, and in that little ball of light, and they're gone. We don't know a ton of the backstory about Becca. Jonathan, obviously, we have that flash forward at the beginning, and we know that his parents have passed away. We know he was in school for something, I don't know what, but he obviously dropped out and wants to spend more time in this house. But I don't really think we needed an extensive backstory on these two. I think it served the purpose. We knew this was his parents. We knew what almost happened to him as a kid. So yeah, I think what we did know was sufficient. The acting definitely wasn't the best, but I don't care. I still enjoyed it. Once we got into the film and you could kind of get the tone and feel of where this was going to go, I wasn't really expecting like Oscar-worthy performances, and that's definitely the case. They're very stoic, even when they're giving very dramatic lines. I felt, there was not a lot of emotion behind those lines, and definitely some overacting, definitely some cheesy moments. But again, I don't mean that in a negative way at all. I love cheesy 80s movies, and I just found it hilarious, and it was just so ridiculous and over the top. You just can't help but love it. But yeah, definitely not great acting. And one of my favorite moments when we have Becca at the top of the stairs, and she kind of throws both hands up in a very dramatic, almost like theater, style kind of way, and goes like, Jonathan, why? And then immediately falls down the stairs, which I feel like was very predictable, but sometimes, it's just there for the entertainment value. It doesn't need to be anything more than that. And it was just so ridiculous. All the, big heartfelt moments they're having, these one-on-one talks about how much they love each other, and not even like a smile, not like a twinkle in the eye. Like, it was not great. And I didn't recognize either actor, so let me know what I would know them from. We definitely had a lot of comic relief characters in this, with the friends and Dick being this like womanizer, playboy who ends up, making out with Malcolm, Jonathan's dad, thinking that it was somebody else and not realizing who it was. And I love that really cheesy line we have from Dick, who goes, "They call me Dick, but you can call me dick. Like, it was just, I don't know, like, the writing behind this was definitely not great, but again, I think that just plays into how cheesy it is and ridiculous, and yeah, just so fun. The production design was definitely interesting. I feel like every scene that they were at, they were drinking this, I know it was supposed to be wine, but it definitely looked like fruit juice. It was just way too light of a color to be, you know, wine, even like a rosé. And I know obviously when they're filming, they're not drinking actual alcohol, but it just looked so fake. And I was just laughing at my own jokes about that. And even our, you know, props, we have this trident that glows and is, you know, ritual robes, and there are lots of candles, and they looked very, you know, real. Like I said, I don't imagine a lot of CGI would be involved. The music and sound was insane. The music was, we had organ music, and then this very intense like chase sequence music, and even the sound that the creatures make is kind of a weird, they don't really say any words. We hear them say a few words at the end as they're, you know, chanting what Jonathan is chanting, but other than that, they don't really speak, and I kind of like that about them. I think it would have been too convoluted if they would have talked, because I feel like we could have expanded the plot more. Maybe you could have got some answers from them. They could have told us something, but just kind of these, you know, terrifying creatures who make these kind of like gurgling sounds was fun. The effects of the lightning and just the color blocks and stuff were definitely dated, but I don't care. I still really enjoyed it. It was still super fun, and having that little bit amount of effects, I think, helped it. I think if it had been all practical, you obviously wouldn't have been able to achieve that with just using, you know, practical effects, but I still really liked it. Still really cool. My favorite scene, I think, in this was the party scene we had at the beginning when we get to meet everybody, and it was just so ridiculous and almost like relatable, just because you're like, I have this giant house, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, like I just moved in, let's have a giant party. And we didn't have a ton of like death scenes on camera. Anything that happened, you know, was kind of off camera. I don't know if they just didn't have the budget for it or what it was, but even in the beginning when we have Jonathan's mom, it looks like something is about to explode out of her, and they just kind of have like cracking, and then it cuts away. And even when everybody's attacked by these creatures at the end, we only just see kind of their faces and like the scars and stuff and the blood, and we just see like the blood and stuff on their face, which did look really creepy and did look, you know, terrifying. But that was about it. There wasn't a ton of blood or gore or anything like that. And even when we have, you know, these creatures attack people, you know, at the pond, we just kind of leave it. Like, we know what's happening. We don't see a ton of that. And I don't mind it. I don't need tons of blood and gore to get the point across. Like I said, we still obviously knew they were being attacked by these creatures. To me, the scariest scene in this movie was the clown. I don't like clowns. I don't like dolls. So having this doll clown situation was a nightmare. Obviously the creatures were creepy in their own way, but I didn't find them really scary. And when that door opens and she's in the bedroom and that clown thing comes in, I was so scared. That was so creepy and just terrifying. And the fact that it was just like sitting in a chair while they were together, like there's no way I would be leaving that room so fast. To me, like, if they had focused more on the clown element, maybe this would have been a lot scarier. But then, of course, it wouldn't have been called Ghoulies. Then they would have had to call the movie Clowns. And we also didn't really hear them ever say the word Ghoulies in the entire movie. I'm assuming that's what they're referring to as the creatures. But again, they never really identified them as that. I love the ending, having this battle between Malcolm and Jonathan, and then Wolfgang showing up out of nowhere to, you know, have this long choking battle basically where they're just shooting lasers in each other's eyes. So weird, so bizarre. And then, you know, it's somewhat of a happy ending, I guess. Jonathan escapes, he's got his friends. Everybody who had passed away from the body count is now brought back to life because Malcolm is gone. So Becca is back. She died on the stairs. She's back now. And so, yeah, definitely the way that they ended it makes me think that they're setting it up for a sequel. For our setting, we mostly took place at this house, obviously, you know, inside, outside, some areas around it, other than the ending where they take off and drive away. But I like that we have, you know, one setting, obviously different rooms as well, but it was a big enough house. You didn't need to, you know, have 30 different locations outside of this. And again, it might have been for budget reasons that they filmed everything in this one location. It did look like a really cool set, you know, obviously the basement with the rituals and everything like that, and a pretty quick timeline, assuming they moved in like a week, 2 weeks, something like that. The body count after everything that happened, I think, was 2, like Jonathan's mom and dad, or 3, I guess Wolfgang passed away, but that's about it. Everybody else, you know, was brought back to life, made it out of here, so a pretty low body count for a horror movie. And we lost, you know, Jonathan's mom at the start of the film, and then his dad, you know, it sounds like he had just passed away before they'd moved in. I love title sequences in movies. This one, we started off right with a cold open, and then we get to the title sequence. It wasn't anything spectacular. It was just the text on scene, this red, font, but it got the point across, and, off we went into the movie. But yeah, not really a creative title sequence in my opinion. Overall, I would give this 8 cheesy sunglasses, wine glasses that are filled with fruit punch out of 10. So ridiculous. I would definitely rewatch it. I'm very curious to find out if there are sequels, where those go with the story. If Jonathan and Becca take over another house, what's that gonna look like? And yeah, again, I feel like if you like cheesy 80s horror movies, this is definitely on your list. As you may or may not know, I have a tuxedo cat named Vinny, and I'm trying to include him more in the videos. He's currently napping, as is his role as a cat. I don't think he would enjoy this movie. He likes a lot of nature shows, so let me know if you want to see more Vinny content on the channel as well. I don't know if there are any remakes, but yeah, let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. They've got Trivia Pursuit and this guy holding up one condom. Poor man's Dana Carvey over here drinking his apple juice. Like, good. This is his first ritual? He's picking this up pretty quickly, so... Ugh, crispy. When the creepy dolls start showing up and you just brought back this weird creature in the basement, time to go. Where'd he get this trident from?